In this video, I'll be going through the basic static analysis. So the first tool that we're using is PEiD. As you can see, first we'll be loading in the malware into the PEiD. So currently there is no compiler. So what we want to do is to use a deep scan. After the deep scan, we can see that the compiler has been identified as Microsoft Visual C++. So what we want to do is go to more information to double check that this malware is unpacked. As you can tell from the entropy, the EP check, and the fast check, they all say not packed. So now we'll be going over to the PEview. Currently we are loading in the malware into the PEview. We'll be looking under the image NT headers, image file header, to find out the time date stamp. So as you can see from this, the malware is being compiled on the 30th of January 2005. We'll be now going over to Bintext to analyze the virus in a string format. As you can see, most of the strings in the Bintext are currently encrypted and is hard for us to comprehend. However, we are just gonna try and see which are the what we can decipher from the plain text itself. So over here, we can see some functions, and we are assuming that this is part of the GUI for the malware. Over here, you can see the start of the DLLs that the malware is using. We'll be going more into detail later while using the Dependency Walker. At this point, we realize that this line looks familiar. This is because the code is repeated from this point onwards. We believe this is because the malware has a packed version of itself, and that when it's executed, the packed version will still remain, so that it will be able to persist its attack even if the original version is removed. Now, we'll be going to Dependency Walker to learn more about the DLLs that the malware is using. As you can see, these are the DLLs that the malware is using. However, the first one that I would like to focus on is the kernel 32 DLL. So what it does is that it basically lets the malware run. The second DLL that I would like to focus on is the ADV-API.ELL. So the ADV-API.ELL is actually closely related to registers and so inside the API, there is actually a MAAT API 32. So this is actually related to domain controllers. Under the ws232.dll, there are actually some interesting strings that we can find. So all these strings will actually be related to the remote access via internet. The next DLL that we'd like to look at is the shell.dll. The next DLL that we're looking at is the rpct4.dll. So what this DLL does is that it creates a binding handle that stores the logical connection between the client program and the server program. Next, we'll be looking at WinINet DLL. So the WinINet DLL is used to create a local file name for saving the cache entry based on specific URL and name extension. Inside the WinINet, there is a DLL called RES API. So what the RES API 32 does is that it will retrieve information on the current status of a specified remote access connection. The next DLL that we are looking at is the MPR DLL. So what the MPR DLL does is that it allows an application to connect a local device to a network source. The last API that we're looking at is the Net API 32. So what it does is that it retrieves information about a particular user account as well as the current configuration information for a specified server. So in the next video, my partner will go through the advanced static analysis.